I don't know if he was going to beat it out or not. Instead of ground ball to second. We fucking tied it on an air. How? How did we tie it? I'm actually losing my mind. I'm actually like going to retire. I'm 19 and I'm going to retire, bro. I can't believe it. Wow. Double play! Double play! 2-2! 2-2! Oh my gosh, is it basketball? Are you serious? What the crap?
First pitch into left field, base hit. Stops on the ball, fairly falls down. Away breaks it forward.
What? What do you mean?
First pitch is killed to left. That's only his second homer of the season. It is 6-3.
What am I watching?
14 straight wins.
We can rewind it.
I'm just recording. 14 game winning streak.
Go, Brewers!
Look, my dad was at the 12th game in 1987.
Yes.
Almost 40 years later, witnessing history again. How does it feel?
Yeah. And loving every minute of it.
Feel good or what?
Feeling great.
Good, feel great.
Wow, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2025. I am 19 years old. I am almost 20 years old in about 5 months. You can hear the fireworks outside right now. The Milwaukee Brewers have just set their franchise record in consecutive wins. We are loseless, lossless, 0 losses. Not we, the Brewers. In the month of August. I've been a Brewer fan since like a hardcore Brewer fan since about 2016 when Chris Carter was our first baseman. And then I remember the whole Yelich blow up in 2018, 2019. I remember I was at the Brewer game when Woodruff homered off Clayton Kershaw, right? My dad was at the Milwaukee Brewers' 12th win in a row at County Stadium in 1987. The Brewers opened the season 13-0 that year. In our winning streak, their winning streak, 8 of our games have been come from behind wins. Notable mentions include coming from behind 5-0 against the Mets. It was 5-3 and then 6-3. We came back to tie it, and Isaac Collins hit a walk-off homer. Yesterday, the Brewers were down 8-1 in the second inning. 2 innings later, tie game. We ended up winning 10-8 yesterday. Today, we had the lead early since he hit back-to-back homers in the 6th inning. Quinn Priester didn't make it through the 6th inning, right? It remained 2-1 up until the 9th inning when the Brewers scored on an error. There were runners on first and second, back-to-back walks to start the inning. A failed bunt, 1 out. There was a ground ball hit to second base. Second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz, was covering. Sal Frelick would have been safe at first, so it would have been runners on first and third with 2 outs. So again, still possible to tie it, but he decided to make a bad throw, and the Brewers tied it 2-2. The game ends up going into extra innings. The Brewers get a run off of an error again. William Contreras hits a nice line drive single. Routine ground ball. Guy lost his footing. Actually rolled his ankle and got taken out of the game. It is now 3-2. Cincinnati gets a double off the wall, and it bounces off Sal Frelick's knee over the stands. Tied 3-3. They were not able to score that inning. Top of the 11th. Bryce Turang's leading off. He bunts. Since he's expecting it, but there was a miscommunication between Ellie De La Cruz and the third baseman. I forget who it was. A slight hesitation. Bryce Turang beat the throw out to first. We have guys at first and third with nobody out to start the top of the 11th inning. Andrew Monasterio. He has 1 homer on the season. Pinch hits. First pitch he sees, a fucking rocket over the left field fence. Brewers are winning 6-3. We do not end up scoring the rest of that inning. The 11th inning comes up. The Reds get a run on a single. Yes, on a single, I believe. I forget. Or no. It was a sac fly. Excuse me. A sac fly. Next batter decides to hit a home run. It was a really good hit. There are 2 outs in the inning. Yeah, Ellie De La Cruz got from third on a... He tagged out, and then it was a sac fly. So 2 outs. Next batter for the Reds hits a home run. We're a little nervous now because we're like, dude, like... And the game ends with a fly out to deep center field. Brewers win 14 in a row. The fireworks are still going on, guys. I have been a Brewer fan, like I said, for 8+ years. The Brewers just made history, my favorite sports team. I don't really follow any other sport than baseball. I've seen some cool Brewers things in my life. I have witnessed things live. A lot of cool things live. I have seen grand slams. I have seen a walk-off home run. I have seen a grand slam, a 3-run homer, a 2-run homer, a solo home run in the same inning. I have seen a pitcher hit home runs. I have seen almost a no-hitter. I was at a game this year where we were facing the Rockies, and they only got a single in like the 5th or 6th inning. I have seen a no-hitter, not live, but been a fan of the Corbin Burns and Josh Hader no-hitter. But I have never seen anything like this, and neither has the world. 8 of these 14 wins have been come from behind, and I think like 4 or 5 of them have been from the 7th inning on. I don't even know what to say. We started the year. I mean, I'm sure y'all have heard the story like a billion times. Christian Yelich, 4 for 5 yesterday. He's up to 270 again. He started the year, his lowest was like 184. If he started the year even batting like 220, 230, I think he could be over 300. Or maybe not 300, but he could probably be like 280, 290. If he started the year playing like he has been the last 2 months, he would 100% be over 300. He was batting 315 before his back injury last year when I was in boot camp. If y'all don't know, I'm a reservist in the Marine Corps. Yeah, man, it's been some good stuff. 14 in a row. We had an 11-game winning streak earlier this season. Like, Bob Uecker, pocket pancakes, whatever you believe, this has just been a generational run. And I really, really hope we do something in the postseason with this and not lose in the first round. I really hope we win it all this year. I mean, of course, every fan of a team wants that, but I've seen it all, man. I've seen almost everything. Wow, what a year it's been. Just some magical, magical stuff. Come from behind. Just pure domination. Like, yeah. If y'all aren't paying attention to the Brewers by now, might as well start. The Brewers are the only MLB team in the league that is over 600 winning percentage, and we are probably like almost 640 by now, like at least 635. So I had to talk about this, being a Brewers fan. And yes, that is a Skrillex poster. I designed it myself, but my girlfriend brought it for me. If y'all don't know, I'm a huge bass fan and music producer too. So yeah, I had to talk about this. I saw Caleb Durbin debut this year. He almost homered in his first at-bat, and then he got an infield single. It was foul. The pitch we thought was a homer. And then they got an infield single. Everyone this year stepping up. Andrew Vaughn, yeah. I don't have to yap anymore. Start paying attention to the Brewers. Longest winning streak in franchise history. Again, it's really cool. Last thing I'm going to say. Like, my dad seriously was at the 12th game on Easter Sunday in 1987. Again, at the old county stadium. So, like, my dad being in his 60s, I don't want to, like, say his exact age, but my parents had me later. And, like, having him see this, you know, kind of having it come full circle, because he was probably about my age. Not quite my age. He was a little older than me, a few years older than me, when the Brewers won their 13-0. But, like, relatively speaking, he was around my age when the Brewers did that in 87. And, like, me witnessing it now, yeah, man. I really hope we do something special this year. Shout out Bob Uecker. Shout out the Pocket Pancakes. Some remarkable stuff. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. And please have a great rest of your day. Go Brewers.